We do have a couple of hours to go until the absolute end of day, but we're down by 12.5% with AMC today so far. Now, it does look like it could be leveling out right now. Again, there is a lot of time to go, so it's unclear right now, but the question that we're asking in this video is why are we down by 12.5%, especially after good earnings? Now, we've already covered this a bit in our first AMC video today, but I want to talk about it from obviously a technical standpoint in this video, and also just talk about it from a mental standpoint, because we can do all the DD on this channel that we like, we can read all the articles, look at all the tweets, we can do all that sort of stuff, but there is also a mental aspect to it, even if we know that there are hard facts which prove the price action wrong. So again, this is going to be only my personal opinion. It's not going to be financial advice, but if you do enjoy what you hear, do subscribe, as I do make videos on AMC very often. And of course, we are doing a fundraiser right now for Save the Children. If you can donate anything, please do. 100% of the funds go straight towards Save the Children. Now we're going to start off by looking at the price action of AMC, and like I said, things are looking pretty mixed, especially coming off from where we were yesterday. It was a really big run up yesterday, and we'll actually have a look on the very simple chart. So a really big run up, you'll see, it took us from a price on Friday or Thursday even at $39 all the way up to almost 50. So we went to 45.88, so nearly, relatively close to 50. And a lot of people were thinking today was going to be a big run for AMC, and by all rights, it should have been a really big run up. The facts are there now, and again, like I said, the people who were looking to get into AMC, they've seen the earnings, they've seen it being really good. I think there's not really any reason for them to hesitate anymore. And in my opinion, we're still stable where the price is concerned, because we have been trading in this channel between 30 and 50 for some time now. Anywhere in that range is pretty normal in my opinion, so this is nothing extraordinary. But I think what the game was today, it was more mental than anything, because like I said, a lot of people were really expecting that big jump up today. It should have happened, but of course the stock isn't trading in a normal manner. We're seeing some very shady business going on, in my opinion, when it comes to the price action of the stock. And I think when we look at factors like this and tie it back into where we are right now, things don't matter as much, or we can just see it's a manipulation standpoint, in my opinion, both from a mental standpoint, because it does get people, kind of worked up and stressed and frustrated about the stock, but also on top of that, it is also potentially manipulation of the share price. Now, one thing that is still very good though is where we are, especially going forwards into tomorrow, because yes, we do appear now to be leveling out. Now we are still dropping, as I said, but you'll see that from the morning drop we're sort of stabilizing around the $40 mark, a little bit lower into the mid 39s at some point, but basically between $39 and $40. We're seeing this consolidation for the time being. Now anything could happen in the last hour or two of trading, as you guys will probably know, but I think things really are looking pretty good to see us rise up again, because a 12% drop after good news for a stock is just completely unusual. Come out to the one day and you'll see how tight those Bollinger Bands are. I think this thing is ready to see another rise. Again, there is no logical reason in my opinion why it is down today, and this just makes, barely any sense. Now, let's have a look at a few of our indicators for this time period. We're just going to zoom in on our MACD here to make it a bit more clear, and we also do have our RSI figure down at the bottom. Our RSI is currently set on 41. 41 for this time period isn't bad at all. It's a little bit low because you would expect that from the sell-off that we have had, but really it's at a normal level. Now the trend for the MACD is a little bit bearish because of the sell-off action that we're seeing, but it's not really too bad. It's quite close to neutral as well. Now the 5-day and 1 month is where things start to get interesting in my opinion. You'll see those Bollinger Bands on the 5-day and also on the 1 month. Quite tight, again, not so tight on the 1 month, but quite tight, and very tight on the 5-day. Come out to 3 month and you will see that ultimately the trend for the Bollinger Bands is still tightening. It's widened up a little bit after yesterday, but now it's coming down again, and we're seeing this become tighter and tighter, which is really nice. So the past month data, if we want to have a look at a few of our indicators for this, RSI has cooled off, sat on 50, that's where we want it to be. It wasn't even in the overbought territory even yesterday, but was climbing very close to it. And when we have a look up here to our MACD trend, you will see we had about 3 or 4 bullish days indicated by the green candles up here, steps, and also by the movement upwards when it comes to the lines. But coming to where we are right now, we're seeing one big red candle because of this 12% drop. So we can do all the technical analysis that we want, we can bring up all of the indicators that we want, but the main thing is in our heads. We already know the value of AMC. In my opinion, the value of this stock is not $20, it's not $10, it's not $50. It's not even $70. I think this one, with the momentum that it has behind it, why does it not have the potential to go higher? The company's getting fundamentally stronger, more and more apes are buying, the apes that we have are buying more and more, so do remember, this is all a tactic. Now, some people did predict this yesterday. I read a comment yesterday saying that earnings could be set at $10 trillion, we could have every single cure to every disease ever known to man, and AMC will still drop. You may expect this. It is unfortunate, but with a heavily manipulated stock like AMC, the movements are not natural, so do not get caught out. And I know that some people are going to try and say that I'm speaking about AMC in a bearish tone. Now remember, I am very bullish on AMC, just to point out that there are a few bad things going on behind the scenes. If anything, that is good. We should be aware to the tactics, we should be aware to the true value of the stock, and if we're not meeting our true value yet, that's fine. Now, I did like a comment that I read on our Discord server, the N2S Finance Discord server, earlier today, where somebody commented that AMC was born out of blood. This whole movement was born out of blood, in the sense that blood being red on the markets. We were born out of red movements. Just remember that this all started by a company potentially going to zero and people wanting to save it. A bit of red, no one's scared of it anymore. Yes, it's 12%. Yes, it's $5 off the share price. We are still at normal levels and I don't see anything particular to worry about. This can only go on for so long, and of course we're having these articles come out on a daily basis now. Things like AMC apes hold risks and pose risks to financial stability. What does that say about the system? And like I said, more and more of these are coming out on a daily basis. Do remember that. Again, remember the power that you hold. Remember that they are getting scared. It went from being dumb apes can't do anything in the market, to being maybe we should acknowledge these apes, to being, oh, these people pose risk to the whole financial system. Be aware, because they're definitely trying to do damage limitation in my eyes, and it isn't going to work. They put themselves into this mess, but we'll just have to see how long it takes them to finally admit it. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here, and again if you do join us it is completely free, link is down below, but if you do want to become a Patreon you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name, so your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.